Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here to give you guys a TTC update on what has changed, what we're still doing, and what we're no longer doing. So stay tuned. Before we begin, make sure that you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell just so you'll know when we come out with another video to stay in tune with what's going on. All right, so guys, I just really want to come on to just say thank you so much for your love, support, and encouraging and kind words. For those who have seen my last video, it was a rough video telling you guys the news that I didn't get my BFP, and I was pretty upset about it. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much. Since the last video, some things have changed. So that's what we're about to talk about now. So in the last video, I did mention that Nick felt like it was not important or necessary for me to go back to the doctor to get like another workup, to get tested and see if there was any discrepancies or if anything was going wrong that needed to be changed, if I needed to take any medicine, or, you know, just to see if anything has changed with possibly with my tubes or anything. I did want to go to get my thyroid checked because when I went to Dr. Metters, which I'm not going to bash her, but I just didn't feel as confident in her as I do the doctor that I have now. But she said that my thyroid was okay, but when I did some research, the numbers did not look okay. But when I went to my new doctor, I think it's the cycle day 3 testing or blood work that they do, he didn't seem to be concerned with my thyroid. He seemed to be concerned that my egg reserve was very low. So that was one of his concerns, and they kind of gave me some supplements to take. So I kind of just want to know, one, if those supplements help my egg reserve, which I don't think there's anything that you can do to get any more eggs, because when you're born, you are born with so many eggs, and you know they just go away monthly. And secondly, I do want to do a checkup to see if I still have the mild hydrosalpinx in my right tube, since I have been taking the serapeptase and also doing the castor oil packs monthly. I just kind of want to know where I stand with my tube. I still have some pelvic pain in my right side around ovulation time, and also just around my cycle time. So it's very painful. I remember going to the ER last year, and the doctor said that she think that it may have been endometriosis, but that was never confirmed. So I don't think it's that, but I do just want to do a check on that. Which leads me to a question that I received in the comments. One of my subbies asked me, was me and Nick interested, or would we go through the IVF process? And we have talked about it, and I think that it's a no for now. One of the reasons is because of the cost. The procedure, when we talked to the doctor about it, we're looking at about $15,000 to $20,000 to do a procedure that we're not even sure is going to work. That is just a procedure. I'm not sure if that's included with the medications, the shots that I think you take for 2 weeks, or is it 10 days? I have been looking at some other YouTube channels and some other vlogs, and they said that their medicine was about $5,000, and sometimes the insurance doesn't pay for that. And I don't know about y'all, but we don't have $25,000 just laying around somewhere. Otherwise, we possibly would have tried it by now. Second reason is because of my egg quality. When we did talk to the doctor about that, he did say that he was a little bit concerned because my egg quality is a little bit low. He wasn't sure if he'd be able to retrieve enough eggs to even do the procedure. But we don't know. You never know until you actually do that part, but that was one of the doctor's concerns. And the third thing is Dr. Weissman said that he would not do IVF or start the process until I lost 60 pounds. So he did tell me that before we would even think about doing it, he said that I needed to lose 60 pounds to go through the procedure, which leads me to my next topic. So Nick and I had a conversation, and he feels that it's best that we stop trying for a couple of months, which includes timed intercourse and taking supplements and also tracking ovulation. He just feels that it's bringing a lot of pressure and stress on us right now, and also I think he's under pressure. I guess he kind of just feels like it's not fun anymore, and I totally get it, but my mind frame is like, no, I want to keep trying. I'm gonna still keep tracking, maybe lighten up on supplements, but I don't know how else to go on through this process. We've been at this for 2 years and 11 months. All my mind can process is trying the new best supplement prenatal that I can take that can possibly help me conceive, and also just letting him know when I'm ovulating so we would have the best chance of trying. But I do understand that does bring pressure on men, and sometimes it doesn't seem fun anymore. It's like, oh, you only want my sperm so that you can try to get pregnant, but it's not like you want it because you want to be intimate with your husband. I can understand how that feels, so I can respect that. Just like, you know what, we're tired of trying, just forget it. And so we stopped trying, and it just up and happened. Unfortunately, you guys know that it did end in an ectopic pregnancy, but he just feels that if we just stop trying, that it most likely will happen. But to me, I just don't think like that. Like, I just feel like I'm not putting my best foot forward if I don't try. I hope that you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from. I do understand both sides. I'm still going to track, and I'm just not going to tell his ass. Like, I don't want him to feel no pressure. So I'm just going to keep on doing what I do on the sideline, and I'm just not going to tell him. And, when he feels the need to be intimate, or if I feel the need to be intimate, hopefully it's around that time that I am ovulating, we'll just do it and just let it flow. But I definitely want to keep the pressure and stress down on his end. What you guys think about that? It feels like I'm trapping him, but I ain't really trapping him. That's my husband, and I know that he wants the end result, but I'm trying to figure out the best of both worlds for the both of us. So things that have changed, I'm not sure if this is a good or a bad idea, but this is just for a short period of time. I've stopped taking my Smarty Pants prenatals. I am back taking my vitamin D, and still taking my blood pressure medication, and also still taking metformin. I tried to get back on taking my serapeptase, but that makes my stomach so upset. Like, I'm literally sick for the rest of the day trying to take the medication. I think you're supposed to take like anywhere from 3 to 4, maybe 6 of those pills a day. I can barely take one, so I don't know where I'm going to go with the serapeptase. I have a whole bottle of that. But to add to what I have changed, 4 pills left of the Geritol. There's supposed to be a baby in every bottle, which I ain't got no baby yet. But I'm still kind of on the fence if I want to still take the Geritol. The only reason why I'm still leaning towards taking Geritol is because it does have 26 vitamins that I do need. It doesn't substitute as a prenatal for all the stuff that's in a prenatal, but I do think that I may still take it. I'm not sure, but right now I have stopped taking that as well. And then also, guys, I have started taking phentermine because I want to try to lose some weight. I know a lot of people say, oh, phentermine is dangerous, blah, blah, blah. But I have taken it before, and I've lost up to 40 pounds before I stopped to try to keep the weight off myself and just exercise and diet or eat healthier. So it does work for me. I didn't have any health risk or anything like that. The very first time I took it for a few months, and then I was pregnant and I didn't know. So I don't know if that had anything to do with the ectopic pregnancy, but I will definitely closely watch my body changes. And also I did check to make sure that I was not pregnant before I started back taking it. So I will just keep a close eye on making sure that I'm not pregnant as I go on month to month with taking the medication. But I just need a little jump start. My goal right now is 30 pounds, and hopefully this will kind of help with conception for me. So I'm going to try those pills March and April, and then hopefully by May I'm down 30 pounds and I'm good to go with, really just aggressively trying to conceive again. So things that are still the same is that I'm still using the Clear Blue ovulation test. This month has been a little bit different, or I would say off, versus last month. Last month I started testing at cycle day 7 to check for my fertile days. Cycle day 7 was no indication of a fertile day, and then from 8 to cycle day 12 I got the little blinky dinky, the little blinking, which lets you know that you're getting close to your fertile day for ovulation. And then on cycle day 13, I got my peak. Well, this month was very, very different. I started testing on cycle day, I'm sorry guys, I'm looking at my calendar. I started testing on cycle day 8. And I had no surge from cycle day 8, 9, 10, 11 to cycle day 11. I'm going to insert a picture of what the test looked like right here. Which is today, I tested first morning urine and I got this. So this is my peak as of today. So I am concerned that I did not get high at all, like where it's leading up. So I don't know if this was faulty at this point, or I don't understand. So that kind of made me worried this cycle, but I'm gonna take advantage of getting my peak today. It's 2 days early, but I just want to make sure I catch it within the time frame. But yeah, I was very concerned about this cycle. So yeah, you guys, so anywhere from today and Monday, I should ovulate and start my 2-week wait. I really don't have any expectations this month because I really didn't put a lot into trying. And I'm just trying to give Nick a break, give myself a break mentally and spiritually, because I have kind of lost my way. I need to spend more time with God and just pray and just let God know, like, hey, like, help me through this process. Help me to accept what I cannot change. Help me to endure this process, this journey, and just to keep going even when times are hard. I did look at Instagram, and a young lady, she had the same issue as me. We got married on the same day, which is weird. Of her and her husband being married, they did conceive as well, and she also had an ectopic pregnancy, and she took it really hard. So I did reach out to her, asked her if there was anything that she tried differently, because she's pregnant now, and I think she's due in July, so she's almost done. And she told me no. She said that she just kept believing God because she knew that that was what God had for her and her husband. And also she suggested purchasing a baby item as an act of faith. And so I've already purchased a onesie about a year ago, but I kind of just feel led to purchase something else to renew my faith and to know that my baby will be in or use whatever I purchase this time around soon. Alright guys, so I did not intend on having a very long video today, but I did want to come on and give you guys a TTC update. But before I leave, I do want to share a scripture that I will be meditating on for the rest of the month, which is Romans 8:28. I will go ahead and insert the scripture here, and I'll also read it. So the scripture reads, "All things work together for the good to those who love God and to those who are called according to his purpose. So this is so very important to me, is because I love God, and I know that God has called for me to be a mother, but on his timing, and I'm still dealing with that, and God is still dealing with that with me. But what this means to me is that everything happens in your life comes as a lesson and also a blessing. I'm grateful for this process and this journey, even though it is hard, but God will show you the promise, and then he'll take you through the process. So I do believe that God has showed me and Nick the promise, through Bible verses and sermons and, just all the things that we've been through, especially, letting us know that we can get pregnant, and just knowing that it's not the proper time at that time. So I'm grateful for this process, and I do know that eventually it will happen. So if you're any TTC warriors out there, just stay encouraged. Keep fighting the great fight of infertility, and we'll all get our rainbow babies or our babies very soon. Once again, guys, thank you so very much for following our journey and also watching this video. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe, because we're still on our journey of getting 100 subscribers, since we have about 60 now. So definitely make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when we are posting a new video. Definitely, guys, stay prayed up and stay encouraged on this journey. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.